is a situation or a story of, to put it very bluntly, you will understand that in therapy, because I can't give you an answer in one line. You'll need to understand. Again, you can be led through a process to understand what is the benefit of you not accepting goodness and resisting goodness of your life. There is a benefit, and it might be a very unconscious space. It's inadvertent. It's not like we don't want to be happy, but sometimes we resist it, because if I'm happy, if I have all the good things in life, now Amita, for you, if I have all the good things in life, what can happen? सबसे बुरा क्या हो जाएगा? अगर मेरे को सब अच्छा मिल गया तो worst क्या होगा? What's going to happen? I don't know if you can answer that right now, but think about it. Okay?
Thank you. I will work on that. Actually, my son is there. I'm not able to answer.
No problem. No problem. No problem. So just to take this a little further, sometimes we don't want that nice things or good things to come in, because the last time, in some other time and space, when I had so many good things, I spoiled it, I ruined it, I did something bad, so I resist it, and therefore I pick up something. I find somebody who can help me to resist, but then I don't know the difference, so I resist everything. That just keeps me safe from what mistakes I made earlier. That means in previous lifetimes.
Hi, Asha.
Hi, Rinki.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Well, this is my first experience. I've never been into these kind of calls before. Just got invited by Teji Di. I would just wanted to talk to my Masi, and she goes, "No, Rinki, come over this." And I suddenly joined. I think it's a destiny call. It is quite interesting. But what I want to add right now is, when we just got into that session, what you just did, I felt something very different. You know, I heard to Anu, I heard to other ladies as well. But when I got into this thing, I was feeling something moving in my hair.
Okay.
And the major thing, I lost both my mom and dad. My mom was a tragic accident. My dad was through a brain stroke. So a lot of things happened over the last 5 years. My brother has been on and off sick. So mentally, a lot of things have been happening. Okay. So when you were trying to make us go to the womb, I was feeling that I'm pushing it through. Like it was more of an imagination than literally, you know, I was just trying to remember the kind of things mom has mentioned, that I was born in so-and-so hospital, you know, those kind of things were coming to my mind. Yes. I was imagining the doctor. I was imagining, you know, the things what my mom has actually told me. So so I really don't know what does that mean, but what I'm trying to say here is that it was a different feeling. Is it the imagination? Is the subconscious mind what you have heard over the last 37 years of your life? It's that making me go into that deep hole? Or is it was something I was feeling? Because you can't imagine a hospital, right? But I was imagining what mom has told me, that so-and-so hospital was there, the lady doctor was there. Yeah, so-and-so people came in to see you, you know, those kind of conversation was going around my mind. Yeah. And it was automatically coming one after another.
Yes. So Rinki, when you're saying that this is the first of its kind that you're attending, we also understand the concept of the mind by itself. So in the mind, you have a subconscious mind, and you have something in the subconscious mind. There are two sections. A very small section of the subconscious mind is of your past life memories and all those things that you've done before this lifetime. But for this lifetime, there is a kind of a database that you have right from the time that you are conceived till this present age that you mentioned right now. So from that time till here, all the visuals, whatever you have seen visually, in the womb you don't see anything visually, so there are sensations. But the minute you have begun to see, when you start looking around, even as a baby, all visuals are stored in this database of your mind without any taint. You know, there are no colors. It's a direct. Black dikha to black, car dikha to car, hospital. What is seen is stored. It's unadulterated. So even if it is imagination, even if it was triggered by what your mother told you, if you are able to feel or sense something in the body along with the visual, then that is the truth. If not, if it is just the visual, it could be imagination. But I'll give you a small clue, like a secret, that the mind cannot imagine anything it has not seen before. You cannot imagine it if you have not seen it, if you have not been there. So one aspect, I'll break your answer into two segments. One aspect is whatever you have imagined is coming from your mind, because nobody said what to imagine. So you imagined it. So it is coming from your database. It could be a hospital you've seen later, or it's a hospital you were born in. I'm not sure. And I cannot be sure until the time that we probably, whoever you work with in therapy, that person, that therapist can help you understand it. The second half is most important at this moment, because there is so much that has happened in 5 years. So the mind is still dealing and coping with that. In that segment, you first need to probably heal what is topmost in terms of wanting to heal. So yes, it helped you, but it will keep you on the surface a little bit till you can work with this. Maybe for lack of a better word, I'll say trauma or experience. So once you deal with this, once you deal with that loss, with the exit of your parents, or with what's happening with your brother, then there is space for you to go deeper into your subconscious mind, right to the time of your conception and womb life and birth and everything. So I'm not saying that you imagined it because it's not true. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Imagination comes from your mind, and your mind tells you what to imagine. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it did somewhat, but still I'm confused because I'm all new to all this, right?
Exactly. Yes.
There was a time I was a person who used to believe in present, the experiences you deal with it, and you understand it and you feel it and you learn out of it and you go forward. But I think there's a time of in your age you get a calling like this. I got the same kind of a calling back in 2015. I started reconnecting myself into that. Then, slowly, gradually, I got pregnant. I got a baby. Then, the focus changed. Again, I was left over. Then dad passed away. The same thing came for months, then again gone. And whenever you are in a negative situation, you start feeling it again. Though it should be always normal, right? Like you wake up in the morning, you should feel always. But I mostly feel all these callings in my negative times. Is that something common?
Yes, it is common. Most people move into spirituality when things are not working in life, and it happens. It's the way human is. Human. The only thing is, when we get into hardcore therapy and training, we simply tell people that remember why you came into spirituality. There is a chance that you will not heal it because the mind is afraid. If I heal that negative, then what if I lose spirituality? So we need to learn to accept and let go even of that. But of course, it's a process. It doesn't just change in like you flip a coin and it changes. It's a process. Gradually, you will go through it, and there is a reason why things happen. We may not always know the reason upfront, but there is.
Thank you so much, Asha. I hope I can connect with you guys again and again to be in the same path, but things change suddenly.
So much. And there are so many different things, so if you are in touch with them, at least you will know what is the next and the next and the next. So there is a connectivity at this moment. You find it a little difficult because even the basic story of mind at the moment is not so sure. So eventually you will, not to worry.
I'm just going to add one more thing to this. When my mom passed away in 2015, it was a very sudden, tragic, and we all were shocked the way it happened. But when I don't know, it's just coming out of my mind right now to ask you. My son was 7 years old when this happened, and I don't know, when I was holding her last thing in my hands, I brought her to the house. That's the ritual. And I promised her, the way you brought me to the house, now I promise you I will get back to you, to this world. Okay. Holding her ashes in my hand. Okay. And soon after that, I started, I want to get a baby girl. I want to get a baby girl. I want to get a baby girl. And in 2016, December, eventually I was able to do that. And she was born on December 27th. And I don't know how correct my mom's date of birth is, but tentatively they just put at that time her was December 6th. And somehow I feel inside my heart that I was able to do that. Does these kind of things happen too? My question, do you think my daughter is my mother? Because I always wanted her.
I don't know, but I can tell you one thing, Rinki. It is a huge responsibility you put on your daughter to become your mother. Maybe you want your daughter to just be your daughter. Let the child be the child. If you've already put a huge responsibility that she has to play the role of your mother, then you're completely mixing the energy of the child. And I have seen cases go bad when children go back and they kind of wonder that I just wanted to be me. Why do I have to be somebody, and that to somebody that is with due respect to the ancestor? Okay, but the child needs to have her own clear energy so that she can be this person. You help her to claim her life without the responsibility of having to be your mother, because even actual fact of soul movement and soul birth is that the same soul is never reborn completely. In metaphysics, you never are reborn completely. It could be a fragment, it could be an understanding, or it is your own need to have her there, have your mother here. Is that somehow probably you don't even let your mother leave, so she's also fragmented at death and your child is fragmented at birth. I'm not sure if that's a very great space to be in.
So what should I do about this?
You need to get into therapy for yourself, help your mother to heal and leave, help your child to heal and live.
But the way she acts, sometimes my daughter, like touch what, she's a wonderful child. She's a very caring, like the way she acts, as if I always get that kind of a feeling from her, that she has that thing inside her. So
Yes, but
do you
my
think that the
point is
energy
not
is
that.
holding up?
My point is that holding on to someone's energy and soul is leaving them very fragmented. So you don't even allow them to leave. They need to leave to be able to come. It's like saying that if you need to go out somewhere and your child holds on to your leg and doesn't let you go, so you leave your leg behind but you go hobbling. Is that possible? No, that's not possible. You need to
No.
go with your
And
full body.
do you think that's the reason my mom comes to my dream a lot?
That is quite possible, yes.
She,
Because
like,
in dreams,
I dream about her a lot. It's been 5 years, but she always come to my dream.
yeah,
And I
because there's
take
a possibility she just wants her energy back from you.
How do I do that?
It's in therapy, Rinki. You'll have to get into
Do you
therapy.
do that?
Where do you stay?
I'm in Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada. I can give you a therapist in Canada itself. We can work with them, no problem.
Okay.
Maybe just text me. I'll give you a therapist in Canada, or you can do online therapy with anybody who can help you out in regression work. I can also do it, but we'll talk. Just message. I can give you a
Sure,
therapist
sure.
there itself, because it's easier. Face to face is much easier. We have very good regression therapists in Canada. Not to worry.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Asha. God bless. Thank you.
Wonderful. We have two more people asking questions. Saraswati Pradhan. Sir, so please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hi, Anu. Thank you so much for pulling me today.
I actually had to.
Yeah, you asked me, so I am here. And in fact, it was a issue to get into because my Zoom was not working. And I got in, and I thought maybe the session is over, but the session started. It felt like that.
And what is funny, I don't think today's session got recorded other than the last bit, which is one on the Facebook. Maybe it was not supposed to be. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Asha.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. I mean, I love whatever you talk about.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have this question, like when I was doing the meditation sort of a thing, at that point, like my door was locked. And at that point, when you were giving the instructions and you said, ki, like, look who all are there and all that. And at that point, my younger sister, she came and knocked on the door thrice, but I didn't open it because I was like, it will get interrupted. So does it have any connection to that?
Wow. If you're looking for a direct answer, it's yes. But what the connection is, that you will be able to recognize it. See, what happens is, actually, thank you, Saraswati, for this question, because I understand that when people ask, what does it mean about this? What does it mean? Because we're looking for something symbolic, something to make sense at this point in this moment, right? But energy work or metaphysical work in itself cannot be symbolic. It cannot be that this means this or that means that, because each person's understanding of it is different. So what does your sister mean to you? What do you feel that knocking meant? Did she come into the room? Is this your younger or older sister? So lots of things might be. Is she your younger sister?
Yeah, she's my younger sister, and in fact, after like once I opened my eyes, I went there. But that time I went to ask why did she knock karke, but then she didn't directly tell me anything about why she came there. So then I came back to the room.
I have an absolutely bizarre answer for you, and it could be complete nonsense. Just take it or leave it, okay? So we were talking about how when you leave energy in the womb, the next child picks it up. Maybe your sister just came to give your energy back. Spooky, but possible.
She came to, I didn't get you.
Give your energy back to you.
Sort of makes sense because somewhere like she is like the baby in the house, like the smallest one. So if now she is like so chilled out that I mean even we don't force her to do many of the things. At the same time, maybe she has to initiate few things, but she's like, I don't know what I want to do. So it's like
This is not about her, Saraswati. What is is she your immediate next sibling or what is it? आपके बाद
she's
वही है?
she's the last one.
So then there is a possibility that she was carrying energy from you and she's just come to give it back to you. Possible.
Okay.
Since you called for your energy, it comes and knocks at your door. How amazing is that?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Asha, this is Teji. I had a question. This Rinki is my cousin, and just question which she asked, like, mother coming in dreams. So, what is important to do? Is it something like doing an auto writing will help, or we need to do a healing to get it done?
It's healing, not auto writing. Healing.
Okay.
Healing means it's actual therapy where Rinki will be the client and she will be regressed to the point of the moment of the mother's death, and when she made a promise to the mother, and that promise has to be reversed and the energy has to be returned. It's a lot of work.
Okay. Thank you.
It needs a therapeutic intervention. Can't be done on your own. It's like saying that even if you're the best neurosurgeon in town, you still can't open up your own head. You need another therapist to do it. So
right,
Natasha. We all we all ask each other for help, don't we, when we require? Absolutely. We don't sit down, and I don't sit down and do my therapy.
You shouldn't, because a sick mind cannot heal itself. You need help.
Yeah.
Anu, I've been waiting to get Asha's number. Nutan sent me the recording of the ancestral healing, which is
her number is there on the group.
What I'm saying is, I was looking for this number. I had heard ancestral healing video through Dr. Nutan, and I was telling Nutan I want to meet Asha, and today it comes to me.
Now we know why only Asha was supposed to be here.
Absolutely.
I can imagine,
why the first speaker was not there? There was a reason behind.
Absolutely. I've stopped questioning it. See, there is another thing that happened. 28th, the speaker has moved off, and suddenly I have two speakers now there. There was only one speaker. Now I have two speakers over there. And both the speakers, today I interviewed the first speaker, and I realized that why it was so important for her to be there at the earliest. So I've stopped questioning, because this forum is not a planned forum.
Correct.
This forum is building on itself by itself. अगर आज रिकॉर्ड नहीं हुआ तो मैं पूछूंगी नहीं कि क्यों नहीं रिकॉर्ड हुआ. नहीं हुआ. It was not supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And those who needed it are here. So
that's it.
Yes.
And ऐसे नहीं कि पूरा रिकॉर्ड नहीं हुआ है, Facebook पे है, पर YouTube पे नहीं गया है. Now I'll have to figure out if I can download this and put it on YouTube. That will be another story. I'll probably learn something with it. But just to let you know, जो हो रहा है वो भी अच्छा है, जो हो चुका है वो भी अच्छा है, जो होने वाला है वो भी अच्छा है.
बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं आप. Asha, one more question for you. Now it's just making me think again and again कि just then that was a date of around 28th or 29th of June of 2015 जब मैंने मामा को promise किया था. पर तब भी तो मेरे अंदर कोई एनर्जी आ रही थी ये बातें बुलवाने के लिए. उस दिन भी तो कोई डर था, कोई चीज थी अंदर से जो बोल रही थी.
Yes.
You suddenly
doesn't want the mother to leave.
So my question is कि वो energy was like a negative energy, positive energy? Was the energy my mama was making me speak out of my mouth? क्या था? Because people say that after she passed away on 24th of June, तो 10 दिन तक तो soul आपके आसपास रहता है. They are sayings like these too.
Yes, that is right.
So when I was committing this thing that I will bring you back to this life, because I was reading a book at that time, and that book was telling me that the soul has 12 months to come back to you. That's the perception I had in my mind after reading that book, that I have to get her back. So somebody wrote that book saying that अगर soul को अपने घर पे वापस आना होता है तो they have 12 months to. Is that true?
I'm going to zip up because this is going into a different field and zone. But do get in touch, Rinki. I'll tell you what that means actually, because that's not true, firstly. So I don't want to go into that debate of why it's not true or what. But at least in my experience, that's not true. From whatever I have understood, learnt of this field, and in the 16 years of experience with people, how souls move, what is happening, that's not true. And what is
I
true
definitely
rather
have to
is,
get in touch with you. Definitely have to get in touch with you
yeah,
now.
what
But
is true
can you
is
read
that,
my mind? What is going on? अब मैं इतनी confused हूँ ना इस समय कि उस state of mind में जो मुझे उस वक्त पे जो समझ आ रहा था मैं वो कर रही थी.
which is fine, no problem. लेकिन सिर्फ एक possibility है जो मैंने आपको बता दी कि there is a child that doesn't want to lose the parent. So the child, the inner child, whatever younger age की जो रिंकी थी, उसने मदर को प्रॉमिस कर दिया कि मैं नहीं जाने दूंगी आपको, which is fine. But we have to find those little parts of yourself that have been fragmented throughout time and that miss your mother.
पर
So
मैंने
that's
ये नहीं
everything.
कहा, मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि मैं जाने नहीं दूंगी. मैंने ये बोला मैं आपको इस दुनिया में वापस लेके आऊंगी, जैसे
इसका
आप मुझे
मतलब
लेके
क्या
आए थे
हुआ?
मैं आपको लेके आऊंगी.
इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? ऐसे
I
नहीं
thought
किया तो
that
ऐसे कर लिया.
नहीं. No, I was thinking कि सोल ने तो कहीं ना कहीं वापस रीइंकार्नेशन करना है, तो मेरे घर में क्यों नहीं, मेरे साथ ही क्यों नहीं. And I always wanted to have a girl, and after
That's
9
different.
years I had a girl.
See, that's different, Rinki. Wanting to have a girl is a different story than wanting to make sure your mother is reborn to you. It's karmic, to say the least. So karmically, it's entanglement. Yeah. But I don't want to, कहते हैं कि हमने 56 भोग बनाया, जो पहला मेहमान आया उसको सारा खिला दिया, आपका वैसा हो जाएगा. आप फर्स्ट मूव इसमें आए हो मीटिंग में, सारा उठा
I
के
know,
आपको
I
खिला
know.
नहीं सकते.
No,
You need
I'm
to bite off little bits of it.
definitely coming to you for sure, just to clear my mind up, because
No
I'm a very
problem.
practical person.
Sure.
I believe in God. I started reading Dr. Brian Weiss a lot. He's somewhat like you, like, into sessions and all. But I left all those things back in 2015. Again, I was the same one.
No, every time, Asha.
Huh?
Every time I think कि ये sessions क्यों चल रहे हैं, जवाब यहाँ आते हैं.
हम लोग 12 बज गए अभी तक लगे हुए हैं.
अभी तक हमारे 12 नहीं बजे हैं.
Anu's session doesn't look at time. I've seen sessions going till 12:31.
Yeah.
The audience is there. Those who are interested are there to listen and hear.
True. She is blessed, completely blessed, and we are
Anu
blessed to be in
Anu
touch
is
with
doing
her.
such a wonderful job in this Corona times. I can't tell you. And my spiritual journey started after I joined these sessions at least a month and a half or 2 months back.
Thanks, Anu. I don't know you
Thank you.
personally. I don't know none of you guys, but just sudden calling and just getting up here. I just wanted to talk to my Masi, and I'm talking to you guys.
So you're saying you don't know any of us in this lifetime, I presume.
No, now I definitely know. As of today, as of this particular second, I know all of you guys. I think I personally feel shy. I was in need of it, but sometimes your practical things, your mind tells you something else. Even when you took us to that session for connecting to the warm, मेरा दिमाग ज़्यादा चल रहा था. I don't know, something was working in my mind more. This is what I was feeling.
होता है.
Didi is always after me. Meditation शुरू कर. मैंने बच्चे बड़े हो जाएं फिर मैं शुरू करती हूँ सब कुछ. Anyways, time to connect.
Yeah.
Anu, I will connect with you as well. Asha with you as well. I never get like what Binny was doing.
आप मुझे अपना ना नंबर भेज दें ताकि I will put you in the WhatsApp group. We have such sessions every alternate day.
Awesome.
Yeah, so 28th is the next session that will happen with two very inspiring stories. You'll get a lot to learn. So just send me your number. Yeah, I'll give you my number again, 99 308 981116. I'll put you in the group so
Just
that
stay connected to her. Stay
Yeah.
connected to your Masi.
Masi is just listening to you now, Rinki. I just came to the other room now.
चलो.
रिंकी
Any other सवाल? कोई और सवाल है?
But me. Asha,
Ishwin,
I have,
Ishwin.
sorry, Asha.
Yes, yes, Ishwin.
ये discussion सुन के, I just wanted to ask you one thing. To be spiritual is good or bad?
The problem is we are trying to be spiritual, which is not what human beings are here for. Human beings are all already spiritual. हम सब spiritual हैं. We are spiritual beings on a human journey. We are not human beings on a spiritual journey. As long as we remember that, you will recognize that you are already spiritual. So there is no good, bad, nothing to it.
I think somebody had posted this recently in Anu's group. We are all spiritual beings having human experience.
Beings, yes.
Human
beings.
We are all
spiritual beings on a human experience, yes.
On a human experience.
These are the words of Dr. Wayne Dyer, who's an amazing, amazing personality. He passed away a couple of years ago, I think. But very nice. So all we need to remember is spirituality. तो हम spiritual तो हैं, spirit ही हैं. आत्मा सो परमात्मा. आत्मा तो है ही, हम परमात्मा से जुड़े हुए हैं. लेकिन हम आए हैं क्योंकि हमें ह्यूमन बीइंग क्या है, ये इंसान क्या है और इसके इमोशंस क्या हैं, उसको समझना है. एंड थ्रू देयर यू कम फ्रॉम हियर, गो through the human life and go back there. That is your completion.
रिंकी
that's what is
BK
there in
Shivani
Gita.
says, if I follow BK Shivani also. BK Shivani भी यही कहती है कि हम बहुत कुछ प्लान करके माँ को चुनते हैं, माँ का गर्भ चुनते हैं, राइट? और फिर हम बहुत प्लानिंग करके आते हैं, लेकिन जब हम जन्म लेते हैं, then we forget, like we get involved इस जीवन में इतना कि then we forget everything जो हमने प्लान करके आए.
करेक्ट, वो
हम
चिप
प्लान
निकाल देते
करके
हैं.
ही माँ का गर्भ चुनते हैं. बट बीके शिवानी सेज दैट, बट हमारे गुरबानी में मैंने किसी से ये डिस्कशन किया था. मैं बहुत लोगों से डिस्कशन करती हूँ इसके बारे में, लाइक रिलीजियस प्लेटफॉर्म पे, लाइक जो है. तो मैंने उनको पूछा था कि इज इट ट्रू, लाइक कि आपने वही कहा, आशा, यू सेड द सेम थिंग कि हम माँ का गर्भ चुनते, लाइक हम चुनते हैं. बट उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि हर कोई नहीं चुन सकता माँ का गर्भ. कोई सेंट, लाइक कोई संत आत्मा, जिसको पंजाबी में कहते हैं ना, संत आत्मा वाले ही अपनी माँ का गर्भ चुन सकते हैं. हर कोई नहीं चुन सकता. अगर हर कोई चुन सकता तो संत ही होता. मतलब फिर तो
No, I differ with that completely because experience says हर कोई चुन सकता है क्योंकि आपके कर्म जुड़े हैं उनके साथ.
राइट,
तो
कर्म
it's
जुड़े
like
हुए हैं.
saying,
ये बानी
yes,
भी कहती
हाँ,
है, कर्मा
हाँ,
संदड़ा
हाँ,
खेत. हमारी गुरबानी भी कहती है कि
बिल्कुल.
कर्म के अनुसार हम माँ बाप हैं, भाई बहन है, या एक जो भी रिलेशन में भी आर, इट्स ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ अवर कर्म.
Yes, क्योंकि it's like saying कि अगर मुझे कुछ सीखना है, if I want to learn commerce, अगर मुझे accountant बनना है, I have to learn commerce, I have to join a commerce college. I cannot join a law college and say मुझे commerce सिखाओ. I cannot join a medical college and say मुझे engineering सिखाओ. Correct? So if I need to learn something in life, I have to ask those parents to teach me जो मुझे सिखा सकते हैं. आज अमिता जो बात कर रही है, अगर उनको रिस्ट्रिक्शन के बारे में सीखना है पास्ट लाइफ्स के हिसाब से या उनके कार्मिक स्टोरीज के हिसाब से, तो उनको वो फादर को चुनना पड़ेगा जो उनको सिखा सकते हैं. ऐसे कोई नहीं सिखा सकता. She cannot go to an artist and say मुझे रिस्ट्रिक्शन सिखाओ. वो तो आर्टिस्ट है, वो तो आर्टिस्ट्री करेगा. So just you have to realize that why did you choose what? There are a few that cannot choose, जहाँ पे वो कार्मिक बंधन ऐसा है कि वो इतना कुछ करके आए हैं और अब नहीं आके उसको फेस करना चाहते, उनको चॉइस नहीं है, उन्हें वहां जाना ही पड़ेगा. सो इट्स अ डिफरेंट अप्रोच, स्लाइटली डिफरेंट. बट जितनी गुरबानी, जितनी बाणी मैंने पढ़ी है उसमें और जितनी मैंने मस्किन जी की बातें सुनी है, आई फील वो बहुत क्लोजली एसोसिएटेड है टू व्हाट वी स्पीक एंड से. So although this is not a debate on any of the things, but everyone can choose, because if I don't choose, how will I learn? If I want to, मुझे सीखना है, but supposing वो सीट ही full है, it's like a simple thing, like a college, पूरी seats full हो चुकी, तो अब मुझे ये subject नहीं मिलेगा, दूसरा मिलेगा, then I have to go and learn that subject. But I am given the first choice to know what I have to learn. If I am a constant failure, then you will pick me up and put me in another subject and say, "ये तेरे बस की बात ही नहीं, तू इधर जा." That is a different story.
So you believe in karma niti, right? Then
I
do you
believe
think like you
absolutely.
support?
We do a lot of
You
karmic
support the
healing.
karma niti, right?
Okay,
What our Bani
I
says,
love
karma,
the way
karam hai.
I love the
It's
way
all
the whole
karma.
thing is going, but I think I do need to intervene. It's 12:12 right now, and
Correct.
I do need to call this forum and how do you say, to completion.
To completion, yes. Thank you.
Yes, I need to create this to
Because
completion.
we wanted to leave it at the story of being, claiming your life and being born. But karma is a different field and ball game altogether.
Yes.
So we can
And we
probably
will do that debate on another day and talk about it definitely another day. And I'm sure, I don't know how long this forum is going to go on. क्या पता फिर से
क्या
हम
पता।
फिर मिलेंगे ऐसे ही, है ना? आशा,
ठीक है।
आप
Thank
कंक्लूड
you.
करें इसको अभी अपने
Just want to say that life is a miracle. Being born is a miracle. You are that miracle. And you have the freedom to dive into your own home, the home from where you came, where you belong, where you are born from. Irrespective of any emotional attachments to it, the energy of that womb, the energy of that warmth or that being, that space where you came from into this miracle of life, may you enjoy that miracle because that is who you are. So have a lovely, lovely life. Take care. Enjoy yourself. And thank you so much, Anu, for inviting me once again. It was a pleasure. It always is a pleasure to interact with you. See you all soon. Take care. Good night. Sleep well.
You will have
Thank
to
you,
come
Asha.
back again, Asha. You need to come back again. It's
She
still
will.
pending.
She will.
Thank
Picture
you.
अभी बाकी है.
गांधी जी ने कहा था कि पेट भर जाने से पहले उठ जाना चाहिए. उसकी वजह से फिर से जगह बनती है वापस आने की.
बिल्कुल सही.
इसीलिए शायद मैंने आपको रोक दिया.
बिल्कुल.
ऐसे लगा कि अगर हम यहाँ से चलते गए तो 1-2 बज जा सकते थे हम.
हाँ, but it would be a very different energy shift हो जाएगा पूरा. So
Yes.
let's be in that previous phase.
Absolutely. And I'm completely grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
supporting and being here constantly.
Thank you all for your questions and your
Thank
sharing.
you, Asha. Anu,
Thank
can I
you,
get your
bye.
number, please? I'm
Thank
just tell you
you,
when we're
Asha.
giving it.
Rami, I will
Nine-
give it to you. I will send you the
Okay.
link to join Meta Health.
ऐसे है कि आशा का यहाँ आना भी आशा ही है.
इसी बात पे मैं गुड नाइट बोल देती हूँ. बाय बाय. टेक केयर.
Good night, ma'am. Good night. Bye.
Thank you, Anu, so much. Thank you, Asha.
Thanks. Thank you,
Thanks,
Anu. Thank
everybody.
you so much. Thank you, Teji.
Thank you, Asha.
Bye, ma'am.
Anu,
Bye. Thank
28
you.
को कौन आ रहा है?
28.
Thank you, Anu. Thank you, Asha.
We have a lady from Dubai who does Ashik Records. She's going to talk about her journey. And we have a person from India who's going to be talking about how to become an entrepreneur despite
Okay.
despite going through all the hardships right now. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
Going to be interesting.
Yes. So I will send you the invite and please do come.
Definitely, inshallah.
So this is every Sunday, like you do every
No,
week?
every alternate days.
Every Tuesday,
Oh, every alternate day.
Friday, and every Sunday. Initially, we used to do it every day. For the last 3 months, it went on every day. And then for the last 1 month, we made it every Tuesday, every Friday, every Sunday. So, फिर से मिलेंगे 28th को अब.
Yes,
Thank you.
and सबको इसके ये बुकिंग भी करना. ईश्वन है, रिंकी है, तेजी है, सरिता है, सबको 9th को मिलना है, right?
28th.
Me? मेरा तो 9th को भी है ना?
हाँ, इनका 9th को है program.
The paranormal experiences, please enjoy. भूत की कहानियाँ, real life. Y'all will really have fun in a very, in a very fun way. आपका भूतों का डर सबका निकल जाएगा.
Calendar mark कर लो 9:30 at
9:30, 9th August.
9th August we meet.
Yeah, I'll make my kids
Yes.
also to sit with because they watch all this horror shows.
Arey, they'll
वगैरह
really
movies.
enjoy.
So,
I'll tell you,
I
Ishwan,
always
it's going to
keep
be really
telling
nice.
them, I always keep telling them, ये क्या देखते हो, ये सब बकवास बंद करो, zombie and all this.
जिनको बाथरूम में जाने का डर लगता है रात को, सबका डर हटा दूंगी मैं.
डर नहीं लगता इधर किसी को. यहाँ पे
नहीं
बड़े
ना?
बोल्ड लोग रहते हैं.
हाँ, Sarita तो looks bold enough. We'll really enjoy. But उसके पहले try to be a more on time, you know, तो अच्छा लगता है to you know to
Sure,
make
sure.
so many new friends.
You know,
Please come
it was
over, okay, and love you.
interesting. First
बिल्कुल.
time, I really enjoyed it. Lot of learnings. This Sarita Tokas and Amita, are